Good morning, everyone. I wish I could go live with this, but fortunately, I don't have enough supporters yet to go live on TikTok. But I will send this over. I received a disturbing message, and it has to do with Boston Police Department, and didn't say Massachusetts police. It just says the Boston police are monitoring social media, and they're sending out a warning that basically they're monitoring me, and they're saying they're just checking for obscenities and things like that for a reason to, I guess, go after someone. I haven't heard anything in the local news or anything about people posting obscenity things in Massachusetts or Boston in general. And as far as I know, this is America, and we're entitled to free speech. And aren't there movies that use more profanity nowadays than anything? I mean, so if we're watching a movie on TV and the cussing is in the background, can they send a warrant to my door and saying, well, we've heard profanity in your apartment, and we can't have that being displayed on social media. What I shared with you all is about me. It is the story about me. And if I can't tell my story, and this is America, am I going to be another statistic like Miss Macy? I'm sorry, but this, I just put a lot of posting out there now. Either two things, that's why I want to do one on common sense. Two things my common sense is telling me. Either they're picking up and watching maybe three, they're watching my social media because somebody done hit them to it now. I done contacted the Boston Globe. They ain't mentioned nothing about the seriousness of non-equality in Massachusetts and the people that's going behind and squashing it. And the story I put out there about Monica Grant and how the officials went after her. And to me, it's like repetitious. It's like repeating itself again. So I'm not married. And is it going to take an operating NAACP to come in here and do something before they get the casket and the news cameras and stuff? Is it going to take that? Because I'm already a prisoner in my home. I mean, where can I go? I need this house. They're already watching me. Wow. This is common sense. Why now at this time am I telling my story when they did everything they could do to prevent me from putting this, to pursuing it in the right channels, to exercise my constitutional rights, my civil rights, the proper way? And you're telling me that now that I put it out in the public's eye, that I better be quiet, that you're monitoring me? I need y'all's help. Wherever you go, put this public, because they can watch me but I need you all to watch them watching me. And I need legal protection. After all, I can't call the police. I mean, I got a video out there where I call for minor non-emergency call for a larceny, and I called 4 times. No one came. It's not the first time. I didn't call that many times, but it's not the first time they didn't. And so I had to send in a message to the mayor's office, and I got nowhere there. And I sent the messenger over to the governor's office, and I got nowhere there. They just referred me back to, well, you got to call that police department. And I said, but they're not sending anybody. So I called the next morning, and I talked to a supervisor, and I told them that nobody came. And that's when it's on one of my videos. He said, give me 5 minutes. And I guess he's going to look into it. So then when he came back, that's when he guaranteed me he was going to send 2 officers over. He said, it might take an hour. And that's when I said, well, do you mind if I have a supervisor come with them? I told them about the trust issue I have with the Boston police. And I guess this is why I'm being monitored, making comments like this. But anyway, that one's supposed to have been video recorded too. And that's why I'm going to have to start installing cameras in my house. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to get some today because wow. They try to tell you I'm under a gag order. This is not funny, y'all. This is it's you can't take things too serious, but I have to put it out there because it's a possibility. I mean, I'm not accusing anybody anything. I'm not making assumptions. I'm exercising my right to free speech. And if I got to worry about something, I'm entitled to that. This is America. I'm not in jail. Yes, I am. I'm in prison here. Yes, I am. Because I'm not safe. I'm trying to get a hold of Boston Housing and leaving messages and asking them to get me up out of here. But getting back, I lost track again because that's part of my PTSD. I got suffering from this. And the supervisor videotaped that if they didn't shut that off. I can make comments, okay? And if they're not going to let that one go public, which they are doing, they're refusing me public my own video versus the police report they did. And if this happened and I'm making comments of it because you did do it, I have a right to do that because it's happened to me and it's happening to me. And if I don't tell my story, who's going to be around to tell it for me? So that's why I'm on the media and social media telling everybody what's going on with me and how I have to be very careful with choice of words now because the warning is out there. We're watching you. We're listening. I'm not a cussing person, and you can't put the angry Black woman on me. You can't stereotype me like that. I have a different class. Okay. My mother was a professional businesswoman, and her mother before her, and her mother before her. So we have very good public skills. That's always why I made manager wherever I work, because I do have great people skills, and you can't take that from me. Okay, sip my coffee. But that's a hell of a thing to wake up to. The rat. Gonna make sure that there's no profanity or anything going on. But me mentioning that detective name, it's public record. It's out there. Who am I being protected? Am I not the person that's supposed to be protected? You know, before the blue uniform was worn, this gentleman I spoke with yesterday, I told him, you got to send me a friend request. He said, you know, before they put on the blue uniform, they were human. You know, they were like us. But what happened to the human part of them? That when you put on that uniform, they're no longer humanity. It's us against them. And I just happen to just be going through my things, and these are headlines all around the United States. Police this, police this, police this, police. If they can put it out in their state, in their media, why am I not allowed to do it in mine? Y'all are not talking about it. Y'all are not going against them and putting it out there like they are. They're on the news exposing their bad conduct with the public. They're sharing. They had some cases where I listened to the governor and the mayor speak out behind that kind of conduct. Why are you coming after me? Please send your comments. I'm still new at this. This has got to we got to do something about this. You know, we've got to let them know that we cannot live under this kind of policing and say it's okay to break the law and we can get away with it, like Miss Macy's case in the field. They did her, like I said in my video, less than human. Like I said, the raccoons got more privilege to walk the street than I do. And they don't have laws. The only law that they got is that this is the wildlife and they're entitled to liberty and freedom. But what about humanity? Am I not entitled to have my case be represented properly in court? To have a police report done properly? To have to go to court and not be pushed aside because you're protecting someone of privilege? And what about the United States of America? Why are you funding America taxpayers' dollars to Peabody Properties for throwing families out in the street because they're undesirable to them? They don't look like what, and they don't know how to talk to people like me. Go and listen to the video. Property management on audio admitting to racial discrimination. How much proof, United States, do you need? And why are you coming after me? Because I want my story told. Look at my little cat wiggling its tail wiggling in the back. Everywhere I go in my apartment, they follow me. It's like they're my protection. I lost my companion pet. I had to put him to sleep this year. Ooh, I'm still paying off that fee. It cost what? Low income. I'm on disability, so it costs. What was it? Damn, I forget. But just to go in there was like $200. That's even before you saw the doctor, and then for them to put him to sleep and cremate him, it was $800. And I'm paying as fast as we can, but we're getting demands from the credit place if you're gonna mess with the credit if it ain't paid, because they wanted it like that. And it's unfair to poor people, you know, when you're living from check to check, to be on that kind of demand. We need to slow down. We need to slow down. Hi, Nala. It's my cat. But I'll keep y'all informed. I'm going to try to look into this a little bit more. And I'm going to share this footage to y'all, this headline with the Boston police. To me, it signifies a warning that we're listening and we're watching your footage. So if I'm violating the laws, and I guess my civil rights now, U.S. is being violated because I don't have freedom of speech now. I mean, dang, how much more do you want to take from me? You affected my health. I sit and I shake and I rock when I'm nervous. I mean, I was a bastard case. I gotta go, y'all. I'm gonna finish up this coffee and I gotta go meditate and I gotta go to prayer, because God is my protector. So, in Him I seek refuge. So, y'all have a great morning and make some comments and just let them know that they're being watched like they're watching me. Thank you, and I love y'all. Bye.